So we all make that decision. It's a split-second decision, but it's your call. You must be consistent throughout the year. And I would hope that the athletes will work better on showing that control to the official before they present. They're smart. You know, they know that their bodies are still moving. Their center of gravity is working past their base of support. They know to turn and present as that's happening. But your decision is going to be to make that call. And, you know, sometimes it's obviously deduction. Sometimes it's just, hey, I'm here, I made my vault, and just turning and presenting.
Was there something that an official not celebrating?
Yes. They cannot celebrate prior to presenting to the judge. So if, you know, there's the clap of the hands or, you know, some kind of motion, they must present to the judge before they celebrate. And that needs to be enforced better. And that's pretty much all I can do. Yes. Okay. The whole thing. There were 2 more vaults in here.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the second ball now. She landed with both feet apart. First ball. Right, but we're talking about steps. We're not talking about legs apart. We're not talking about knees. We're talking about steps. One. Sean?
Yes. The question I'm having is it step, when you step and you step twice, is it that you're bringing the second foot to meet the other foot? Is only one? Or is it 2 placements of the feet?
You can move your right foot forward. Like you land both feet.
Right.
You move your right foot forward. You bring the second leg to meet it.
Right.
That is still 110. So what she did in this one was she landed.
Step forward.
Step back.
Step backward. And then brought the other foot to meet it. So it's the same rule in reverse. It's 110. And that's why that foot is on there. Well, we're not talking about direction. You know, we're not talking about presentation. We're talking about landing. Okay? We don't have, okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think the confusion is that she never physically closed, so is there room for more deduction because she did not
legs
close?
apart, right, yes. And then if she does that step to present, she never closed, then you might take a half a tenth for legs apart,
But
whatever.
we're specifically talking about the fact that she stepped back, closed, and that in itself is one,
One.
but there would be additional...
Yes,
Okay.
body, yes. Yes.
And then Carol, it's safe to then just say, any step together, closer together, that's the attempt.
Yes.
Any direction
Yes, yes.
is attempt.
Yes, that's yes.
Forward, back, side, whatever.
Right.
Step together.
Right, one more box. Let's see.
Half.
I would take a half on that one.
Carol, can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Going back to the first vault on the step back to present,
Yes.
is there any room for a half a tenth on that?
Sure, because the 1/10 deduction is an up to.
Okay.
The 2/10 deduction is a flat. So you have a half a tenth for legs apart or lack of control. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where you get your half tenth, your 1/10, your 0.15, your 0.2. And that's how you can differentiate on landings. Or your 0. We have 5 choices we can make. The sun's going down. Is it that time already? We've had a lot of fun. Okay, we're clear on landings. And this is consistent on bars, on beam dismounts, and if it's lack of control on tumbling landings, it's applied in the same way, but Evelyn's going to address a little bit actually how they land, stepping back in their lunge. All right, I would like to get it started with vaulting and bring up Judy Shaw. Judy Shaw is a brigade judge who I have known, I guess a couple decades, and she has been very much involved internationally and at the FIG and elite level. We welcome her back to the collegiate judging community. She took a little hiatus, and part of my role in the last couple years has been to encourage some of our judges to get back into college judging and to convince them that it is different. So